Hello, I'm Andre from Vocas. I'm sales manager of Vocas products. We make a wide range of rigs and mat boxes to provide the ENG cameraman and the cine-style cameraman good products to use in the field, Weigert products. DSLR is where we start off with our products. We have complete rigs, including mat box, handheld, to put on the shoulder. Latest news as we're talking about DSLR is the small black magic camera. We made the support so you can use it on the shoulder so you can make a steady shot. So for the DSLR that's the news, but we also make some new plates. We make a very nice universal plate, so especially for rentals would be very handy. Just with one plate you can cover about 10 different cameras, which are commonly used in the rental houses. That's one of the reasons we are making a very nice universal plate, so a lot of cameras will fit on there. It has an integrated shoulder support. This is the one we're talking about. Goes up and down, so you can reach a lot of cameras with different heights of the lenses. We have a good relationship with all manufacturers like Sony and Canon and Blackmagic. So on forehand we normally getting some drawings, so we already can design some stuff. So if the camera hits the market, we have something available for that. It's a universal setup. For instance, if you see all the different plates over there, basically what you do is just buy the new plate for the camera that belongs to it, and all the other accessories like the handles, the battery plates, the shoulder pad, you can use again, so it's very versatile. They are very lightweight because they are based on aluminium crafted aircraft industry. So there it's lightweight, they use there also the lightweight, but beside lightweight it's very hard, it doesn't move and does, so it's a very lightweight construction. We developed this latest plate. It's based on a dovetail, like we are used from Airy and other manufacturers. It's also compatible, so we included with the small one, but also the long ones fit in here. By using it in this way, you have a very compact universal shoulder plate. Just to give you an idea about all the cameras which are fitting on just one plate. It's about 10 different sizes. For rental companies this is ideal because just grab a plate and a camera and put it together. There are two different types, one only with 50mm, but also a version with 90mm and 50mm. So you can choose which one is the best for you. By using this dovetail, you're not able to use the VCT anymore, but basically the dovetail stays on the tripod, and this is a kind of quick release, so the VCT14 is not necessary anymore. One very small handy new item is this bracket on front of here. It's just a small bracket, but you can see in this configuration we put on a holder for a microphone, but you can also easily put on a lamp wherever you want. The wooden handles and the leather handles, they are developed for the professional to use in all kinds of weather, just telling you. But you also see it's used by semi-professionals because it's very easy to use and give you a lot of economics. This wooden hand grip, for instance, is in the palm of your hand. By using this, the weight is over here, so you don't need to grip very hard to keep your gear up. The wooden hand grip we already had in our program, but the start-stop button is new there. It's also universal, so you can take off this cable and put another cable depending on which camera you're using. At the moment we have a cable for the ARRI Alexa, the Sony BMW F5 F55 and the Canon range C100, C300 and C500. Further you have a cable with an open end, so you can make your own cable if you like. Based on this, we thought it would be very handy to have this also on other handles. So we made the same start-stop button, which you can use everywhere on any bracket you have already, with the same connector, with the same cables of course. What is next? We go to the base plate of the F5 F55. This plate is based on the good old VCT14. It's a proven concept. Just click it in and there you go. This stays on the tripod of course. It's very low, so that's why you have a low center of gravity. Take it off and just put it with the shoulder pad on your shoulder. Has bars in the front, bars in the back, so you can put up a separate recorder or a separate battery or whatever you like. On top we have a new hand grip with a cheese plate, so you have some extra bars. So even the follow focus could be on top if you like, but you also can mount other viewfinders. For instance, you can also put on an extra plate to protect the fragile connector for the viewfinder, so you don't hit it anymore. One of the things, when you have a large lens, you are completely out of balance. You just turn this hand grip, viewfinder can place on that side, and you still have the middle point for balancing. Here we have our top-end production mat box. It's built on a swing away bracket, which easily opens with one hand, especially when it's on a camera. You can just do it by one rotation. This particular mat box can hold up to 5 filters. For instance, in the donut ring we have made some extra space, so you can lay down, lay in here a nice 138 polarizer. That's the filter you want as close as you can to the lens, so that's where you have to put it in here. I put it in the back. You can rotate it in the way you want it, lock it, and it's fixed. Then we have a 2-stage independently rotating filters.
Which size?
This is Panavision, but also the new size Panavision Square will fit in there. So everything that's smaller will fit in there, like 5x5, 4x4s. We all have filter holders for that. On the side there normally is an extra filter holder with shift in, Panavision horizontal, but in this case we placed an extra filter holder in the front. This filter can be tilted by this knob, and by tilting the front filter you are reducing reflections internally between the filters. For instance, if you are shooting a car coming up to you at night, you see several headlights. When tilting the front filter, you are taking away all those reflections. The holder can easily be taken out, and there you can see there's the space for the other filter holder, and also space for an extra filter holder, which makes up to 5. Or what you also can do, is used as it's originated. The name says put in mats, different mats, combining with the correct length. Further, there are internally eyebrows, which are patented. You can adjust in any direction you want, and they are clicked. As you can see, all screws are captive. If you try to loosen this, it's not possible. Don't fall out. Same over here. Doesn't come off, doesn't tumble on the ground, finding its way into the sand or into the sea or whatever. Hood is made of carbon fiber, reinforced carbon fiber, which make it useful also when it's 30 degrees below zero or 50 degrees above zero. So no problems for there. Another small gadget, by having this locking on top, it's very hard to turn it. Very easy. Now it goes. All the mat boxes normally have sticking out here a knob which hit, bent, and doesn't work anymore. This is our top-end production mat box, but we also have made a smaller one. It's called the MBV 430. It's based on 2 filter slots. One is rotating and one is fixed. But beside of that, you can lay a Panavision filter in the hood, which makes it again 3 filters. Built-in eyebrows, as we have on all our mat boxes. A standard bars adapter, but you can exchange for the swing away version. Different kinds of adapter rings. This is one with a cuff. If you have a lens pumping in and out, you still can close the cap with false light falling from the behind. This one is same mat box, but equipped with a rubber donut. For instance, if you have a size CP with a very small front, the donut just slipped over and no problems for there. All the mat boxes can also be used as a clip-on system. But when you're going to heavier mat boxes or more filters, we advise always to put it on bars or put a stud under your lens. Here we have our smallest mat box. It's particularly good for the DSLR configurations. We use here the rubber donut, and you can see when you rotate the focus, lens pumps in and out, but by the rubber, still the light leakage is zero. Also, one of the latest thing is a shorter handle, and here you can see the start-stop button. So that's for all the new items for this IBC. Bye bye, thank you for your attention, and hopefully see you next year at IBC 2014. Thank you.